Have you ever woken up feeling tired, heavy, or just tired? What if it was your way? Begin. Can your morning change everything? Not just how you feel in the next few hours, but also how your body heals, functions, and thrives in the long term. Imagine a ritual so simple, so peaceful, yet so powerful that it gently awakens not only your body, but also your organs, especially your kidneys, the silent heroes working behind the scenes to purify, balance, and protect your health. In this video, we don't just share health advice, we enter a world of ancient wisdom, guided by a Zen-inspired Buddhist story that holds a secret passed down through generations. This isn't about trendy detox drinks or quick detox supplements. It's about returning to something more grounded, more natural, a morning ritual that helps align your body, your breath, and your intention. You will meet Dawa, a young man on a journey to recovery, and Master Samten, a serene Buddhist teacher, known not only for his meditation abilities, but also for his profound knowledge of healing through food and nature. Through their stories, you'll discover how small, conscious choices, like what you eat in the morning, can activate your body's natural detoxification system, starting with the kidneys. Why kidney? Because these bean-shaped organs are your body's built-in filtering system. They clean the blood, remove toxins, regulate hydration, and balance your internal chemistry. But they are often forgotten until something goes wrong. Master Samten reminds us that in the rush of modern life, we forget that true healing is silent, intentional, and begins with what we choose to consume at sunrise. Together, we'll explore 3 simple fruits. Simple, everyday foods that deliver extraordinary benefits when used properly. You will learn how to prepare them, when to eat them, and most importantly, why they matter. And just when you think you've learned it all, at the end I'll reveal a special tip, a secret from Master Samten's teachings that brings everything together into a powerful, easy-to-follow ritual. So don't just passively watch, stay with me until the end. This journey can become a turning point in your life, just like it was for Dawa. By doing this morning mindfulness exercise, you are not only choosing health, but also clarity, balance, and renewed energy from the moment you wake up. Let's get started. High in the misty mountains, nestled in the silence of a remote monastery, there lived a man named Master Samten. To many people he was a monk, for others a healer, but to those who truly know him, he is the silent guardian of ancient wisdom, the bearer of teachings of both spirit and body in perfect balance. His days are spent meditating, tending fruit trees, and guiding those seeking something deeper than medicine, something rooted in nature, in spirit, and in stillness. It was to this sacred place that a young man named Dawa made his journey. Dawa is like many of us, busy, distracted, constantly trying to survive in a world that never stops moving. On the surface, his life seemed fine, but inside, his health began to fail. His kidneys, the body's natural filters, were showing signs of stress. He tried modern medicine, strict diets, even expensive supplements. Nothing seems to help. And so when a friend whispered to him about a monk who healed with fruits, silence, and stories, Dawa listened. He packed a small bag and hiked for days through mountain trails, hoping, more than believing, that he could find the answer. When he arrived, Master Samten welcomed him, not with grandiose promises, but with a warm smile and a simple cup of tea. Under the shade of an ancient cherry blossom tree, Dawa let go of her worries. He talked about his confusion, his fear, his exhaustion, and Samten listened, not just to his words, but to the unspoken pain behind. Then, with the calm presence of someone who truly knows, Samten said, "Healing isn't just in what you eat, it's in how you live, how you breathe, and how you begin your day." From there, a new journey begins, not thanks to prescriptions, but through practice, through mindfulness, through fruit. In the following moments of this video, You will watch Dewa's transformation. You'll learn the gentle yet powerful morning rituals Master Samton taught him. Fruit-based rituals you've seen before but may have never fully understood. These are not just food but nature's medicine. And when used properly, they can support your kidneys, clear your mind, and energize your life from the inside out. But there's more than. At the end of this story, I will reveal one special advice, a secret that Master Samton keeps only for his most devoted students. It's the missing link that holds everything together, turning a healthy habit into a truly transformational lifestyle. So stay with us until the end. Like Dewa, you may find that the answers you're looking for aren't far away. They're in quiet moments, in simple foods, and in wisdom passed down through generations. As Master Samton sat under the cherry blossom tree, his eyes gently met Dewa's eyes. The morning breeze carries the sweet scent of nature, and the silence holds its own divine wisdom. After hearing Dewa's story, the master smiled and said, "Let us start with something simple, but powerful. The first fruit is the fruit that carries the essence of life, watermelon." Dewa looked confused. "Watermelon? Isn't that just a summer snack?" Samton laughed lightly. "Ah, that's what many people believe. But the truth is, watermelon is more than just a refreshing treat. It is one of nature's purest gifts. A fruit filled with water, energy and protection, and when consumed with mindfulness, especially early in the morning, it becomes a gentle, natural remedy for your kidneys." He continues, "You see, your kidneys work throughout the night while you sleep. They clean your blood, filter toxins, and regulate fluid balance. But like any dedicated worker, they need support. And what better support than a fruit that's nearly nothing? Watermelon acts as a morning rinse for your body, gently removing impurities, waking your system up with hydration, and helping with the job of the kidneys a little easier." As Dewa listened, he began to see fruit not only as food but also as a companion on his healing journey. Watermelon, Samton said, also contains lycopene, a powerful antioxidant. It's what gives the fruit its deep red color. But more importantly, it helps protect your kidneys from inflammation and oxidative stress. Every bite you take is like giving your kidneys a shield, a layer of protection from the invisible damage caused by toxins, stress, and poor dietary choices. Dewa nodded, curious but hesitant. "Master, I understand its power, but to be honest, I don't like the texture of watermelon. It's too soft, too watery. Even if I try, I can't seem to enjoy it." Master Samton's eyes sparkled with sympathy. "And that, my young friend, is why we adapt. Healing has to come to you where you are, not where you want to be. If you don't like watermelon, turn it into something new. A watermelon smoothie, chilled with ice, brightened with a squeeze of lemon and freshened with mint leaves. It doesn't just taste delightful, it turns your morning into a moment of peace and refreshment." He paused for a moment, letting his thoughts settle. It's not just about the fruit, it's also about how you experience it. When you mix these ingredients, you create more than just a drink. You create a ritual, and this ritual, performed every morning, becomes a promise to your body, a promise of hydration, healing, and harmony. Now Dewa is very curious. "So just by drinking this smoothie in the morning, I can start healing my kidneys?" "Exactly," Samton said. "Start your day with it. Before coffee, before stress, before the noise of the world creeps in. Consider this your first act of love toward your body. In time, your kidneys will thank you, not with words, but with renewed strength and vitality." And just as the sun began to rise a little higher over the monastery, shining golden light on the rocks on the mountain, Dewa felt something change, not just in his mind, but also deep inside, a feeling of hope, a beginning. But this is only the first step. The journey doesn't end here. In the next part of the story, you'll discover another small but powerful fruit, one with even more surprising powers of protection and healing. So stay with us. The transition has just begun. After a few days of enjoying a refreshing watermelon smoothie every morning, Dawa felt a subtle change. His energy was more stable and his body felt lighter and more balanced. Sitting with Master Samton again under the shade of the cherry blossom tree, he asked, "Master, what will happen next on this path of healing?" Samton smiled, his eyes filled with quiet wisdom. "Now we turn to a fruit that is small but mighty. On the outside it may not be as bold as a watermelon, but on the inside it hides a protective power like no other. Blueberries." Dawa seemed curious. "Blueberries? I've seen them at the market, but I never thought they had medicinal properties." "Well," Samton replied, "most people underestimate their power because of their size. But as with everything in life, greatness is not always loud. Blueberries may be small, but they are warriors, protectors of your kidneys and entire urinary system. Inside each blueberry there are natural compounds called proanthocyanidins. These unique antioxidants act like shields, preventing harmful bacteria from sticking to the walls of your urinary tract. This simple action greatly reduces your risk of infection, especially those that stress your kidneys." Dawa leaned forward and listened attentively. "But their magic doesn't stop there," Samton continued. "Blueberries are also high in reducing antioxidants, oxidative stress, the invisible pressure your body faces from toxins, pollution, and even emotional stress. Your kidneys are often the first to suffer as this stress builds up. By eating blueberries, you not only fight infections, but also calm inflammation and strengthen your immune system." Dawa opened her eyes wide. "So this little fruit protects my kidneys and boosts my immunity?" "That's right," the boss nodded. "It is nature's silent guardian." Dawa then asked, "How should I eat them, Master?" "I usually eat yogurt in the morning, although I must admit, I usually eat chocolate yogurt because it is sweet and comforting." Samton smiled lightly. "Comfort is not the enemy, but awareness is your guide. Chocolate yogurt, especially the sweetened variety, can add unnecessary sugar to your diet, which your kidneys have to work harder to filter. But don't worry, you don't have to give up your morning fun. Try mixing in fresh or dried blueberries instead, pure yogurt. Add a little honey if you like, natural flavors are delightful, and now, healing." He paused, letting his thoughts settle. "Or stir blueberries into warm oatmeal. Their tart flavor melts into the oat cream, creating a breakfast that is both satisfying and deeply nutritious." Dawa nodded slowly, imagining the next morning. "It sounds possible. Interesting, even." Samton smiled. "Healing is not difficult, it's just necessary, deliberate." As the mountain air danced between them and birds chirped in the distance, Dawa felt a new sense of purpose. He no longer has to guess what to eat. He already selects with clarity and confidence. But the journey is not over yet. There's still one more fruit to discover, one that can cleanse, rebalance, and renew his body from the inside out. A fruit that, when combined with his new morning rituals, will create the foundation for real and lasting transformation. So stay with us, dear listeners. The third one is coming, and its impact may surprise you the most. As the days passed in the quiet sanctuary of the monastery, Dawa felt his mornings change. No more rush, no more fog. Each sunrise begins with purpose, with presence, and with a sense of vitality. Under the guidance of Master Samton, he used watermelon for deep hydration, blueberries for protection and strength. But there remains one final piece to complete the healing puzzle. One clear morning, Master Samton signaled Dawa to sit with him beside the bubbling stream. In his hand he held a single yellow fruit, shining gently in the morning sunlight. "This one," he said softly, "is the most underrated of them all. Yellow lemon." Dawa raised his eyebrows. A lemon? Isn't it just for flavor? Samton smiled knowingly. It's more than that. Lemon is the gatekeeper of balance, even though it tastes sour and acidic. Once in your body, it has the opposite effect. Alkalization helps your body maintain a stable, healthy pH. Dawa listened attentively as the master continued. When your body becomes too acidic due to stress, poor diet or lack of sleep, it creates an environment where toxins grow and inflammation develops. The kidneys, your body's filters, have to work even harder in this state. But start your day with a glass of warm water and fresh lemon juice. You begin to restore your inner balance. You wake up your digestive system, hydrate your cells, and give your kidneys the support they need to effectively eliminate waste. He paused, letting the words sink in like sunlight filtering through the leaves. He then added, lemon is also a powerful ally in the industry prevent kidney stones. The citric acid they contain increases the volume and acidity of your urine, creating an environment where stones are less likely to form. Simply put, this fruit keeps things flowing, clean and free. Dawa looked thoughtfully at the lemon in Samton's hand. So just one glass in the morning can do all that? The boss nodded. Yes, but it's not just about what it is do. What is it about? Represent. A quiet moment. One breath. A choice to start your day with healing instead of harm. This simple ritual, half a lemon squeezed into warm water, can become a symbol of your commitment to health, sanity and care. Samton placed the lemon in Dawa's palm. Try it tomorrow morning. No rush. Not as a task, but as a gift to yourself. Dawa nodded, feeling the smoothness of the lemon peel and its meaningful weight. He doesn't just collect fruit. He is collecting practice rituals that honor his body, his breath, and his journey. And so, the trio of healing fruits is complete: watermelon to cleanse, blueberries to protect, and lemons to balance. But just when Dawa thought the lecture was over, Master Samton came closer. Have one more tip. A final insight that brings everything together. It's small but powerful, subtle but life-changing. Curiosity stirred in Dawa's heart again. And you, dear friend, watching this story, will soon hear the last part. So don't stop now. The secret to completing this healing journey is just around the corner. And it could be the secret all the difference. Just when Dawa thought his journey was complete, watermelon to deeply hydrate, blueberries to intensely protect, and lemon to balance and purify, Master Samton leaned in, his voice low but clear. My young friend, he said, there is one more step. A simple daily practice brings all these teachings together. It is not complicated, it is not time-consuming, but it is very important, strong. And when done consistently, it can transform your morning's energy and health from the inside out. Dawa listened attentively. Here's your morning ritual. Start the day with a glass of warm lemon water. Wait a moment, then enjoy a bowl full of fresh blueberries and watermelon together. That's it. Samton smiles. When combined, these three fruits create harmony. Lemon water awakens your system, alkalizes your body, and prepares your kidneys for detoxification. Then watermelon comes in, removing toxins, deeply hydrating and cleansing your blood. And finally, blueberries are protective, fighting inflammation and protecting your kidneys from damage. 3 fruits, 1 ritual, deep healing. Dawa's eyes lit up, not because it was some dramatic or magical secret, but because of it can do. That's something he can start with tomorrow. Something real. And now, dear viewers, the same choice is in your hands. This is not about complexity, that's about consistency. A small change in the way you start your morning can lead to a big change in the way you feel, heal and live. So, will you try it? Join us as we discover more ways to nourish your body naturally, one step at a time, because healing doesn't come instantly. It comes in the quiet, loving moments we choose for ourselves, starting with the first breath of the day. Before you rush to the grocery store to start your new morning ritual, there's one final part of this healing journey you shouldn't miss. Select and preserve fruits properly. Because even the most powerful natural remedies lose their magic if they are not fresh, ripe, and well cared for. Master Samton once said, "A fruit's energy begins the moment it leaves the earth. Treat it with respect and it will return the favor to your body." So how do you choose wisely? Because watermelon, look for one that is sturdy, well-balanced, and free of dents or bruises. Creamy yellow spot on the side. That's a good sign. It means it ripened in the sun. Store whole watermelons at room temperature, but once cut, wrap them and refrigerate to preserve freshness and nutrients. When picking blueberries, choose berries that are plump, firm, and have dark green or deep red tones. Avoid anything that looks dull or wrinkled. Store them in the refrigerator and wash them only before eating to avoid premature spoilage. Want to keep them longer? Freeze them. They will still provide great benefits. And for lemon, choose fruits that are bright yellow, slightly hard and heavy for their size. Thin-skinned lemons usually have more juice. Keep them in the vegetable compartment of the refrigerator to preserve them longer and retain vitamin C. These small steps may seem simple, but they ensure that every sip, every bite of your morning ritual delivers the full healing power it was intended to. Hang in there, because in the next video we'll show you exactly how to turn these fruits into a vibrant, energizing breakfast you'll look forward to every day. As the sun set behind the monastery's misty mountains, Dawa stood quietly under a cherry blossom tree, no longer the anxious, overwhelmed man he had been weeks before. His transformation didn't come from drastic changes or miracle cure. It comes from something much simpler and much more powerful. Small, conscious choices is done every morning. This is the heart of Master Samton's teaching. Healing does not require complexity. It requires consistency. A glass of warm lemon water, a bowl of blueberries and watermelon, a pause before the day begins. These are not just habits, but also acts of self-esteem, daily reminders that your health is worth nurturing. If there is one lesson to take with you from this journey, it is this. You don't have to change your entire life to change your health. You just need to start small, with intention, with awareness. Because true happiness is not just physical. It's full of emotions. That's the spirit. That's how you nourish your body with food, your heart with gratitude, and your mind with stillness. When these pieces come together, even in the smallest ways, they create momentum for transformation. So, dear friends, whether you start with a piece of fruit, a breath of air, or a moment of silence tomorrow morning, know this: you have taken the first step. If you find this story meaningful, please stay with us. Please like and leave a comment. Don't forget to share this video with your loved ones and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video.